Spaz, what's going on, guys? It is Pwn. Look at that fucking animation. He whips that shit out all classy, and he's got that fucking gamer swag. I like the animation behind that, guys. I'm sorry, I just got turned on by that. I am totally in erotic mode right now. I'm sorry. You might need to go back and I just have never noticed that before. We really don't appreciate certain things. Everything, especially like badass nade ricochets like that. We don't appreciate certain things. You know, gaming is a gift. It's amazing to think that this is possible. But the animation between this, I am grateful because it looks bad as hell when you spawn and you have to whip out the Spaz shotgun. I'm sorry, it looks cool. I'm sorry, it's an animation. I know you're like, Pwn, why are you so excited, man? It's like you saw your first pair of tits. The Spaz is amazing. I just like seeing it. I mean, it's cool, and it even looks cool. Like, just imagine the gun. See, look at it. I whipped it out again, man. I'm fucking bonered right now. I'm gonna go into a free-for-all later and just keep purposely dying just so I can switch the gun back out. It's just, I just like seeing it. Like in Black Ops, the gun itself looks nasty, but looking at it right now, man, I feel like I'm playing like Doom or something. I just feel like a badass with this gun. Never, ever in a game. Like, can you think, you know, we're always comparing which gun's better. Which gun actually makes you feel like a badass? Can you think of any other? I honestly can. When I have this gun in my hands, I feel like I'm about to take shit out. I'm gonna heads up take out like a helicopter or something like that with, you know, a Care Bear. I feel invulnerable, invincible. I feel like nothing could touch me. And, you know, I go on a tear right here. I think it's one of those things, one of the big things that I forget to do when I'm gaming is I forget to switch up my kill streaks. And obviously, if I planned on running around with the shotgun, I didn't mean to have the nuke on. Obviously, when it came down to me possibly getting one, I decided to be a little patient and go for actually picking it up. But, you know, look at me sound camping in that Camel Stealth Tiger, that ass. I just love running around with the Spaz. If you guys would like to see more Spaz gameplay and me fucking getting mad at that fake plant back there, look at him just casually sitting there in second chance. That fake plant back there. Oh my god. See, I'm raging at everything right now. There it is again. But I really love running around with the Spaz. I think it takes more skill and it looks cooler than any other shotgun. Therefore, it's that much more entertaining. And if you guys haven't heard, the animation to it is sexy too. I mean, just in case. I'm not gonna mention anybody, but I heard that from some guy. He's pretty fucking sexy. I'm not gonna mention any names, but it rhymes with iPhone Star for Hire. But, you know, that animation is pretty cool, guys. And I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about in this gameplay, and it doesn't matter, because I love the Spaz. And you guys do too. Like the AA-12, it does the job. You pull it out, you're pretty much guaranteed to get a kill. I mean, what gun is really gonna beat the AA-12 in close range combat? I mean, obviously, it's not got the cool factor that the Spaz does, but something about the Spaz gives you control, gives you skill. It does have a decent distance involved, and you gotta give the Sandy Ravage fucking, you know, respect, because I'm rocking it out with the extended mags. Who needs grip when you want to go Big Daddy Dick on them? So, you know, I'm running around, I'm taking bitches off of rooftops, I'm doing whatever it takes to get around, and this is one of those maps, like, you've got, like, Scrapyard is so-so. You've got, you know, so many different maps that are great for the Spaz, and it's just nasty. Favela is one of them. You just run through it. Even though, like, with the spawns on something like Objective, like Domination, they're often, you know, if you're running in their spawns, you're going to run into 2 or 3 at a time, which you often see in this, and that's where the whole pump action kind of gets a little, yeah, you know, half the time I'm dying, it's either because I'm either reloading, or it's because I'm cocking it, you know what I mean? It's like, it's hardly that I ever get outplayed. It usually comes down to I'm in the middle of pumping it, and and Mom walks in the room, and then I just have nothing else to do, because, like, I just get caught, and that's the one downfall to the gun. It's such an amazing gun, but if you spread it out on a certain map, like Karachi, where, you know, you do run into the occasional 2 or 3 people, but Favela is just meant for spawn traps. Something like this, where you get them at A, and they'll spawn by the playground 2 or 3 at a time, or back there by the building where I've been, you know, tearing them up on C. It's just what keeps happening, and you know, obviously you want to take out 3 people. Oh, look at him. Oh, you gotta love that. But, you know, I love running around. I love doing, you know, any sort of badassedness with the shotty. And I wanted to ask you guys if you wanted to see more rushing gameplay, because I'm thinking I'm going to get it back in my rushing groove, where I'm only going to be putting out rushing gameplays for you guys, where it's going to be the MP5, shotguns, dual-wheel G18s. I think I'm going to stick to that. Maybe toss in the occasional, you know, like FAMAS gameplay, like a high score one. But, you know, I've got like 89 and 14s and shit. I know that's a lot of deaths for a gameplay, but if it's cool to watch and you know, has sweet-ass animation pullouts, then I'm probably going to be more inclined to put that up. I'm thinking I'm going to get into my more goofy, rushing, having fun kind of mood again, and I'm going to enjoy the hell of it. I encourage you guys to do that too. If you guys are commentators, I mean, I know it's great. You got people like Fearcrats putting up big numbers and stuff like that. But in all honesty, I don't give a fuck what kind of deaths you have. I'm like, so many people are like, oh, if it's got to be a 70-3 or it's not postable, or a 90-5 or it's not postable. I don't think deaths judge skill. I don't think, because when people play like that, it's usually kill streak built, and they play a little more conservative, a little bit more smart. I like to see fast-paced gameplay, personally, when I'm watching. The commentating is obviously what it is. That's what separates the people. I mean, that's what I think you guys like the real, how I'm just kind of open with you guys. You like how I'm perverted and retarded. There are many different things about me that you like, but that's what I think happens, is the things that separate people are the commentary. But we always want cool gameplay to watch. I mean, I'm not going to not watch a guy. Well, actually, I would. He'd have to have damn good commentary to make up for bad gameplay. Or he'd have to have, a so-so commentary and great gameplay. So, I think gameplay should be judged on how cool it is and how easy it is to listen to a person while watching. And that's what I think it comes down to. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is it more impressive to you guys to see, some guy that, just has so-so kind of boring, bland commentary but still putting up, godly numbers? Or is it more entertaining to see a guy, rushing around like a retard going 50-20 and have some amazing-ass commentaries? I don't know. That's just my personal opinion. I'd like to see that more. I'm not saying either one of them are bad. It's just the one that I prefer to see. If I had to pick and choose one, I'd go with that. I'm kind of bi on the situation. I don't care if it's gameplay or if it's just rushing around like a retard. I just like it to be entertaining. If you're dying like 3 times, a minute or something, some people tolerate it, some don't. But you never know what goes on. But now that this random fucking commentary is over, do me a favor and like up the video. If you want to see more Spaz gameplay, just say down in the comments below, say Pwn Spaz me, baby, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get some more together. If you want to see maybe some Striker gameplay, something like that, let me know what you guys want to see. I'm definitely down to doing some rushing gameplays. I'm gonna tear it up with the streaks. Let me know, guys.